All right, if you know me, I am a big band guy. I used to have my big band when I was at Berklee. I had a 25-piece big band, horns, strings, drums, percussion, keyboard. In my final concert at Berklee, I had like 23 plus people in my band. And one of the things I love doing is writing for horns and strings. And one thing that I'm messing around with in a studio are its AI instruments, and there's a bunch here. As you can see here, there's string section, strings, brass, and woodwinds, and this kind of allows me to see how my arrangement would sound like. So what I want to show you today is one of my songs with this and without it, with this and with the real players that I recorded. So I put the MIDI in, I have the instrumental also, and the only thing is it does take quite a bit of time to render out these instruments. So you drag it, you make some adjustments, and then you go grab you a coffee. But let's see if it plays now. Okay, so it needs to render. So the good thing is I had it rendered and I have it pulled up in Logic. But just to show you, here's the trumpet. Here's the clarinet, which is, I'm using it in place of a soprano saxophone, then alto, then tenor, trombone, I have baritone, and then I have trumpet one, another trumpet, trombone, and then alto, and then music. Okay, so here it is. Let me show you. This is the, where is it? Oh, here it is. So I just added some Valhalla reverb on it, but this is what it sounds like. Okay, so I think there's some issues here with the rendering because there are some weird low noises in the trombones, but I can use that as an example. Here's the B section. So it's two parts, the main melody and then the chords are being played by another set of instruments. Okay, so let me show you the band. Here are the saxophones, and these are real saxophones. Ooh. Okay, now let's check that out with the AI horns. And let me just find clarinet, saxophone, saxophone, saxophone. Okay. So this is not the generative AI types of AI. This is they created a model after each player and their instrument playing them, and then the MIDI is being rendered by that model. So that's why it takes time. So whenever you're playing a virtual instrument, there's no AI rendering, there's nothing. You play it, you need, of course, buffer size depending on the size of the library. In another video, I'm going to compare this with a horn library that I got like years ago that I use. So stay tuned. So this is what the AI saxophone sound like. Okay, now let's play the actual horns. This is the horns. Okay, now go back to this section. Okay, so as you can tell, this has more humanistic element, obviously, because it was played by actual people, and it's not completely tied, but it has that live feeling, which is what I originally wanted. And I know I could probably edit it and do a bunch of different stuff with it, but that's what it is. Music is life. Music is life. Anyway, so and what I talk about really a lot is writing horns, strings, arranging for humans is completely different than writing for a library. And yeah, I mean, if you write for a library, that can probably be played by a human, or probably not, but most likely. But you know what I mean. So you got to learn what each library sounds like, what you can do with it, what are the limitations, what type of articulations you can do with it. And same thing with A Studio. A Studio has type of a feel, a type of sound, and you got to learn what you can do with it, because some aspects honestly are not fast. The whole rendering process can really take like 15-20 minutes just to hear your arrangement. And I wish that I could actually type in like sforzandos, so it hits hard, goes down and goes up. So certain things like that, or dynamic articulations, like when I want things like that, when it goes from soft to high, things like that. Like that would be very nice. But let me play it. And this is the music with the AI horns. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the solo part. Honestly, sometimes I feel like it's a bit out of tune from the context. So let me play you the actual horns here. So bones, trumpet, saxes. Okay, so let's play that same section with the AI horns. Let's play the horns only. So this was Ace Studio's horn players, AI horn players, in a context of a funk fusion big band, and I went between real horns and AI horns. So check it out for yourself. I have a link in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.